Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. Today, we are just going to be hanging out really around the base, making sure we have everything done that we can get done. I do need to refill that, which means Mike will be bringing in some more stone, hopefully. Just trying to keep the stone grinder going. We need the fragments, we need the sand. I do want to start on some glasswork at some point. Very excited about the possibilities with that, especially in this area that we're in. I really want to get that done. Sand is necessary to make clay. The clay bricks, the dry bricks, the wet bricks, all of that stuff. And we do need plenty of planks up here as well to get some of this completed. So let's just go ahead and put this thing away and shut the front door because we don't want any attacks and them just randomly coming in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull from the saw bench first. And if we just need a couple, then I'll take from the plank stand. But hopefully we won't take too many. If we do, we'll just craft a new plank stand and add them to those. Come on. So I do need to remember where the fishing hole is. I think there was only one place on the map that had fish. And I'm not even sure if that's a thing anymore. Can we fish in the water across from us with a fishing pole and fish bait? We're going to have to try that out. I think we do, and I think we're able to do that. I don't think there's like spear fishing anymore, which is what I really enjoyed, honestly. So these all have most of what they need in them. Forgot about doing that. So I'm just going to, I think I only needed 2 per wall up here. Well, that one needed all of them. Apparently we ran out at some point. Okay, so we have that. I would like to get the battery rack up and going. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do that right now, but I do want to get it going. I'll probably just shove it back here in this hole because, you know, it looks like a good place for it. So storage here. Battery rack. I don't think you guys are going to hear Copper today in the video. I wouldn't be surprised because he is not here right now. He's at the vet, you know, having his normal sterilization process done. So we're getting that done this morning. Hopefully things go well. Pretty confident that they will. Just a little nervous about it. He's the first pet that I've had to go through this with because he's the very first dog we've ever had. You know, in the house and things like that. So there's that. We do need to put some logs over here. Get this, or keep this process going over here. So it should be quieter in the videos as far as Copper's concerned today, because he won't be here. So I did finish this rack over here for food. We have meat up here, which is great. We have a ton of it. We can craft ourselves another crate to put over here as well. Let's just go ahead and do that because I do want to start with the barn pretty soon, which means I'm going to have to need the trank arrows at some point. There's just lots of things that we need to get done. Looks like that meat has dried. So we're going to need another crate for meat. Okay. So I think we're doing okay as far as food is concerned. I don't think we need to really kill any animals right now, but having the goats and things would be lovely because we could potentially get better food, better quality food, in turn, you know, boosting our, what's it called? Darn it. Our max stamina, health, and all of that lovely stuff. So I'm just going to shove this meat in here for now because it's fresh and brand new and all of that lovely stuff. Unfortunately, this won't last very long because I did cook it. The liver, again, won't last very long either, but it does help with our max health increase. So I'm just going to do that. We gained +1 on our health because we died a couple of times. We are at 99 out of 100, and that's okay. You know, it doesn't really matter that we're at 99. I generally just overeat the liver, the cooked liver, because I don't want them to go bad because they do give us this tiny little bit over here on max health, and they do give us some on max stamina, which means now we're at 101 of 101. So we're doing really well with stamina. So There's that. This little guy over here, it might take us a bit to get him ready to be, up and running. I do want to be able to bring a crate up here to empty everything out, like the sand and the stone and all of that lovely stuff. So I'm going to place a crate here. Placeable storage container. Okay, so when I come over here and I press the right mouse button, that takes everything that we possibly can take. And as you see, we're pretty heavy, guys. So it is very important that we are able to, have a crate up here and be able to put some things in it. So I am taking the iron and the sand and all of that, and we're going to head downstairs and get that processing because, we really just need to get it going. So we're at 78 pounds. Let's go ahead and take a few stone in here and just keep this going as much as we possibly can. I do know that the power is running low because this takes more power than we are able to generate here, meaning we really need to increase our power ability, but we don't have the resources for it. Aluminum is our issue, I think, at the moment. I'll definitely have to check to see if we have enough aluminum downstairs to be able to craft another solar panel, so that we're able to get that done also. Having power and having the ability to do this stuff is priority for me. I really want to just be able to, keep everything going as much as we can and try to get as much done as possible. It looks like we have some aluminum, we have some lead, cobalt. We just don't have a ton of copper or iron. So we're working on that. I am just going to try to get some sand turned into glass as well. I'll try my best to work on this throughout the day. But if we don't get a ton of it done, that's okay. We're not too worried about our light value anymore. So I don't mind working on getting some things done. Okay, so sand, I'm going to drop it in the sand crate because we don't need a ton of it right now. And that's okay. But we're going to start, working on glass and all of that. There will be some parts of the base that we do change and turn into completely glass. And hopefully you guys will be okay with that because I am fine with change and changing up the base and losing a few resources is not that big of a deal. I know that there are ways to make this base very sturdy and no way that I could take damage from, the van bees by placing little spike trap thingies outside and all of that, but I'm not really interested in that. So I need 4 copper, 4 cobalt, 5 aluminum, and 5 iron. 4 copper, 4 cobalt, and 5 aluminum, and 5 iron. 4 copper, 4 cobalt. Do we have all that stuff? I don't even know. The copper and the cobalt will be the thing that'll get us, or the iron, sorry. 4 copper, 4 cobalt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron, and 5 aluminum. Okay, so we are heavy, but that's okay. We have all of that sand on us. I wonder if the sand has been refined over here. It has. So we're just going to go ahead and switch things out on the forge really, really quickly. And that should lighten us up a bit. Not a ton, but some. Okay. Take you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I still need some sand. 3 here. Skipped over one of those. Okay, so we have glass up here. We have iron fragments here. We have more over here in this crate as well. So we could start working on iron again. And that's the biggest goal. Turning those stone into the fragments without us having to really do the work is just wonderful. It doesn't take a ton of time. It's just basically, filling up the stone basket, keeping that going. Okay, so we need to go up just here. And hopefully we can get this solar panel up and going. And that will help with the power situation. So now we should be producing 120 power. And we only need 100, so there should be a 20 surplus. which should help quite a bit, honestly, with everything going on down there. I don't think we have the copper and the cobalt for another solar panel at the moment. So we're going to have to work on that. We're going to have to get back over to the cave and see how things are going over there, how that's progressing for us. I do have my bow over here because we needed the upgrade hammer. I'm not even sure what we needed it for, but we did something with it. I do want to try to craft a fishing pole as well as some fish bait. So let's just see what it takes for a fishing pole. Book. Fishing rod is 3 sticks, 2 plastic, and 5 iron fragments. 5 iron fragments. We have too much cobalt here. Nope. Okay, and then you. Looking horrible over here as well. And I think everything else looks okay. Okay, let's take the glass from here and here as well. And this is where you see like really how fast sand goes down, because we've already went through most of the sand that we did have upstairs. We were super heavy. I'm not sure how much I need here, guys. I'm not sure exactly how many to grab. I'm just grabbing enough, hopefully enough to fill up these forges, and unfortunately I'm still one shy. Okay. Because like I said, guys, I do want to change a couple of things on the base. Mainly being so that we have a view over here. Probably will change most of this to glass, especially underneath the balcony. Probably even some of the walls upstairs will be changed to glass as well. And hopefully we can do the rest of it in like a red brick or something like that. I think it'll look nice. Very hopeful about it anyway. So, we need some sticks and some feathers or something. I don't even remember what we needed for the fishing rod. Plastic, maybe. Let's just see what we can do here. Come on. Close you out. Come on. Get out of that crate. Struggling here, guys. We need a fishing rod, so we need this book. And then we need to figure out how to do that. We have everything. So we have a fishing rod crafted. Let's put the plastic back because, unfortunately, plastic is pretty good to sell, but we're not going to sell any of it because we really need it. So it just stacks in stacks of 10. That's okay. The best thing to sell is the electrical parts. Those things are pretty expensive. Kevlar, again, we have 37 pieces, guys. We are not going to use that much Kevlar. I don't even know what we're going to need much more of it for, but there's always more in the towns that we can loot. I would like to get rid of at least 30 pieces of it because we don't really need it. The same goes with the electrical parts. We're not using a ton of those right at the moment, but I do know those will go down for sure because we need to start on the water house that we don't have. We need to build a garage for both of these vehicles. We have a lot that we want to get done. We just don't have it done yet. The platform, do we have to put a garage on a platform? Because I really need to get rid of this if we're going to have to do that. Come on. And I do have a storage container, storage rack inside for this firewood. But we do need the firewood to be able to craft the stove that we need over here that we want to get done. Although we don't really have, you know, all of the iron ingots and things that we want to put in there just now. Okay, so we have that completed. So over here, guys, I know this is a way for the Vambies to get in. So it's one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of change this up a bit and have a gate and things over here. I mean, Mike will still use the gate. Don't think he won't go through it. Mike will still use the gate, but he will not leave it open as far as I know these days. I'm sure he did in the very beginning because who would have thought about that, honestly. If you hear my throat sounding horribly dry, it's because it is. A lot of the family members that I were around this weekend had some type of cold type thing. Mostly like stopped up in their head, sinus drainage, that type of stuff. And I feel like I am catching that. So hopefully, hopefully it's nothing to be concerned about and it doesn't take too long to get over. I just finished a round of antibiotics for a sinus infection myself, so yeah, very hopeful that it turns out to be nothing at all. So I'm just chopping down some trees, trying to get some of this completed over here as well. We are going to need some spikes because those seem to do more work than the barbed wire did last season against the Vambies, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with things being a little bit easier to make the game more enjoyable for myself. If you're looking for an extremely hard, difficult survival game, it's out there, guys. Green Hell is one of the best, hardest survival games I've ever played. It's a really fun game. I really enjoy it. Unfortunately, when I bring it to the channel, it just doesn't do very well. And it takes a lot of time, guys, to make these videos. It takes me, personally, most of the day to get one video out. By the time I record it, then I turn around and edit it. And because of my internet connection, it takes a while to upload. So, it takes me most of the day. And then there are times when I want to record several videos in a row. So it takes me a while to get, like today, I will try to record several in a row because I have the time and I have the ability because Copper's not here today. And then, it'll take me most of the evening to get it edited and uploaded. So it'll be kind of late getting out, but I'll have some videos in case something were to come up and, he needed my attention pretty much for the entire day. I would have, a video out for tomorrow or whatever the case may be. Hopefully he just lies around tomorrow and rests and take it easy, but he is not that type of dog. He is a very, very feisty little guy. He wasn't supposed to be, guys. His breed is not known for that. But I'll leave it to him to break the mold, right? And leave it to me to get the one that breaks the mold. Because that's my luck. But anyway, he's a lot of fun. And we are already attached to him. My mom is over the moon about him. She loves him. She misses him on days that she doesn't get to see him, which is only like maybe one day a week. But she asks for pictures of him and things like that. So, yeah, she's really attached too. So, yeah, hopefully everything will go well and we'll do fine and he'll get back to his normal self. So, if a garage needs to be on a foundation, I really don't want the foundation to be too high. Confirm. So do I want to build the garage kind of back here? But then I think it takes from Mike's place because it has to be so large. And then it really takes from the base as well. So how large does this thing have to be to get a garage on top of it? Placeables. I'm sure it's in others. Garage. Wow, that's big. It's not as big as I remembered, though. Honestly. Does it even need to be on? No, we can just do that on the ground. If what I'm seeing was correct. So I can get rid of all of these guys. And we'll just place it or plop it right down on the ground. Let's get rid of you and... Come on. Get rid of you and you. You. And now let's just see if we can just get it plopped down on the ground here. Placeables, others, garage. It is pretty large, but it's not as big as I remember it being. Okay. As far back as we can go is like right there. And I know that that stone is still sticking in the back a little bit. It's clipping into it. But personally, I would rather it clip in back there and to take up all of the room here. that we have for the base. Is that a good location for that? I mean, I suppose. So we're going to need some dry bricks, guys. We're definitely going to be needing those. I don't know if this needs any type of... So we need cement. We don't have cement. Dry bricks we don't have right now. Clay we have. And planks we have. The dry bricks aren't too difficult. The biggest thing we're going to need is cement. And we don't have that at all. I don't know where the rest of those logs went. But I know they went somewhere. Probably flying around the map. Okay, so the reason we don't have a cement mixer is based on power production, I think. And currently we are doing, well, currently we're not doing great, but potentially we have the potential to do pretty good. So let's just get ourselves a cement mixer just plop down right here as well. Placeables mixer. Tech not obtained. I think we can arrange that maybe. We still have 4 tech points. Lamp. I'm not worried about that too much. Oil extraction. Probably need to get concerned about that. I'm going to learn that one. Waterhouse. I'm going to learn that one also. Mixer. And barn or sink. I'm going to go with sink. Okay, so up here now we need a mixer. Placeable. We have electrical, mechanical, all of that stuff. We do have it. I wonder if I can come from this junction box over here and it would power the mixer. Because I don't have enough resources to build another junction box over here. I have screws. I don't have the iron ingots. Sorry, I do have the mechanical and electrical parts. Let's put the sticks away. Let's get the glass from here. Put you here, and then over here we're going to grab you, and then we're going to fill this one up again with iron fragments, and hopefully we'll have a full forge full of that because we do need it. I have a couple of fragments here and here. 2 stone, we'll put those away upstairs. The glass we need to put away in here. And I know that we're not really getting anything really completed today, but we're getting a plan going for the next couple of days. We know we're going to have to get over to the extraction site. That's dry, so that's doing good. We have our meat dried up. We're doing really well in the kitchen. We don't need in there anymore for right now. Let's get in here. Four of each on the mechanical and electrical parts. Not bad at all. I hear you, goat. Or sheep. I'm not sure which. Just going to continue filling this stone basket up over here. Hopefully Mike doesn't come in and fill that one up in my inventory full of stone. That would not work out. Okay. There's that. And there's that. Whew. Thought I'd broken my leg. But these guys are right back over here in this same corner. Yep. How did I guess? He just done a dramatic thing. This guy, not so much. Very, very happy about this, guys. Ooh, there's a chicken. Hey there, little chicken friend. I'll stab you a couple of times just to make sure. I don't think we get our hands dirty by messing around with the chicken. Nope. No need to wash my hands right now. Wait. So you can't wash your hands if your hands aren't dirty. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so Mike is bringing in stone. So I wonder how hard it would be. I wonder how many resources we're going to need. Because now we have a hole in the wall. But I have a plan for that. Placeables, construction, walls, glass wall. Can't be a glass wall. I need a door frame. Wouldn't be able to get out over here. Glass door frame. This one, not the rounded one. Tin screws. We have some of those. We have glass and we have steel. Let's go grab 2 pieces of steel and grab some glass here. 1, 2. Let's get this completed. And then we need a door. Screws, glass, steel ingot. So I just need 2 steel ingots. Not bad at all. And as long as we keep up production of steel, the glass work here shouldn't be horrible at all to get done. Or at least we wouldn't think so anyway. But I really like this. I know it's not as durable. The glass door only has 50 hit points. It's not as durable as, like, say, the others. The glass door frame is the same as the wooden wall, so maybe it is. Is the door just 50 hit points altogether? Like, yeah, even those are. Okay, so it's the same as, you know, the wooden stuff. That's okay. Can we still upgrade these spikes to be those metal spikes or whatever they were called back in the day? I'm not sure, but it did take a ton of resources to get all of those upgraded. Okay. We have you. I need one more of you and a couple of you guys. And then we have extra glass that we can put away. We didn't use it. And that's okay. So you are empty. Okay, there's that. This needs to go back upstairs. We have 6 planks. We need 2 more to make a crate, which is okay. We can handle that as well. And let's see here. Do we need to do more of these guys? We can. Okay, can we take all of that? And we have stuff here to make steel. And that's always a positive thing. I'm just going to do these stone here. Just to fill up the forge because we don't have a ton of stuff we can put on there right now. So we need some lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that called? Fish alive. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I threw him back again. Anyway, it's my rendition of that. Put all these back over here, guys. We'll get them turned into steel as quickly as possible. And hopefully we have more fragments upstairs. And we can just keep, you know, this process going. this is basically what we're going to be doing for the next, I don't know, couple of days. I might do a big portion of it off camera. I really think that we should be able to use the ladder with a crate in our hand. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey there, Mike. How's it going? Okay, so we need 20 iron ingots. We do have those downstairs. I really just didn't want to use them. But I guess we don't have much of an option, really. That's a lot of sand, guys. So this definitely goes to show you that this is a much, much, much better way to process stone. It also lets you know that, you know, you really need to work on that pretty early in the game. Just because of this reason. I didn't know if I could go down these steps with that crate in my hand or not. I don't remember if I had any issue with it earlier today, this morning, when we were, you know, coming down with our first load of resources. I'm just going to put you right here, but I want to leave enough space to be able to put the rest of this sand in here. It's just a yucky rainy day here today, guys, where I live. We're expecting the weather to turn colder, and that's okay too. I mean, it is soon November. I just really don't like the cold weather. It makes my body ache so much worse because of the types of, you know, arthritis and the other health issues that I have. Just really don't like it at all. But we managed to get through it, so there's that. So I'm going to take all of these guys. I am going to put the steel on here along with that. And we did get one more ore from that. And over here we did get quite a few more, and that's good. Not complaining. So we are getting there on having enough of these guys to be able to craft the cement mixer, guys. We need to get the clay soil extractor up and running because, you know, clay is very important. Clay and sand are what you need to make the cement. So I do need to get the clay soil extractor up and running. We take 20 of these guys upstairs. I hear you. Rare to you too. Okay, let's just see if we can get this done today. I'm just gonna name you Mixer. Whoa. You know, it would help if I removed the other writing there. Okay, so we need 10 sand, 10 clay, but we also need to figure out if we can wire that in there properly from that junction box, and I'm not sure we can. I don't know if a junction box is enough to run 2 pieces of stuff. Okay, so if it's not, we'll try to go from the circuit panel thing over to the mixer or whatever we can get done to try to get that done today. And if that doesn't work, we'll head over to the cave again to see if there's any copper over there so that we're able to build a new junction box as well. So number 4, if I take a wire from here and I connect to this one, and will it work? As long as, let's put number 4 away because we don't need it now. So 10 sand, 10 clay. I don't know why I didn't bring that up with me. Sorry about that. Clay here. I'm just going to keep an extra stack or 2. And then we have sand in here. And that way, when we get back upstairs, we can get some cement going. And I've been told that a full crate of that is the way to go at the trader, although I really just feel like this will take some time to make because This is a process, guys. I really need to get several, 7, 8, 10 of these things going, these mixers, to be able to make this profitable for me. I want it to be able to basically upgrade the base for now and to build the garage outside. But if we have to sell it, we can. We can just keep it going as much as possible and keep it moving and try to sell it if we need it. I really want to start selling some of the Kevlar and things like that. I really want to head over to the trader again. I've been told there is one more centralized to me. And I don't remember like this road going at this direction, like around to this town. I know there's a new POI place on the map somewhere, and that may be it. It did state that the road had been altered to show it. So I'm not quite sure if it was here or where it is, but I've been told there's a new POI location on the map. There really isn't anything there right now. It's more for future use, but that's okay too because the game is ever more expanding, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. I really enjoy having the ability, to do other things in the game or whatever the case may be. I'm always interested in the newer things that come along with a good game. So I'm just going to throw the rope in here, guys, and get these wooden things crafted, these wooden fencing. And we need some more logs in there. Not too bad at all. And hopefully we can get over to the cave, get a ton of copper. Very excited about the amount of copper that we did get the last time because it was very, very helpful. Want to get some spikes going here. And hopefully we can do that. And the Vambies won't have a way to get to us because everything will be taken care of. And, there will be no issue with those guys. I'm just going to finish up the fencing. Probably do a little bit of work on the spikes that we need. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.